Scoochie, Scoochie,
These
Scoochie.
chairs are, yeah.
Linda
Sorry, I'm distracted. And Sue, good
from the Yarn
morning.
Bar in Billings, Montana.
I guess, do I need to put this on?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yep. Oops, I'm off already. Off already.
Okay. How is everyone?
Well, I hope everyone is good and as ready as you'll ever be for tomorrow and the next day and the next week. Your earrings are so pretty.
Aren't those gorgeous?
Where did those come
They
from?
came from a box of stuff that was in Carrie's room. So as I'm continuing to...
Can you take it off and show? They're just really
No,
pretty. It's
because
a
I
little,
don't have like the one earring situation again, which looks
it's a little
shitty.
ornament.
No, it's a yarn ball.
I know, but it kind of looks like an ornament.
Well, this time of year.
Yeah, and it's shiny. It's really pretty. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
ribbons.
pretty sure my daughter made these.
Oh.
You know, the house is going to fill up here at my house. And one might think that I do nothing at home because every time company's coming, I'm like frantically doing all the things, getting ready. And so in a little corner in her room, there was this little pile of junk that I'd put there, going through her, you know, stuff. And I decided to open this little box that I was going to throw away. And in it were like a billion pairs of earrings.
Huh.
That mostly I think they went to the garbage. But I did notice these, and I think she made them. They're like a little tiny ball of yarn, which she probably did with embroidery floss. Because anyway, so I'm like, oh, I'll take those.
No, it's pretty,
and the
it's
rest
really
of it went in the garbage.
They look like little ornaments, though.
So I've had bad luck with earrings, though. The past like 3 times I've worn earrings to work with sweaters.
Mine.
I've lost an earring or lost a back or something. So, but I don't think today I'm going to have stuff interfering.
No, I do think when you're trying on sweaters and, you know, like if you're like the rest of us, you know, how many outfits do we go through a day?
Yeah, that's kind of crooked.
Like just getting ready for work.
It depends on the day.
Yesterday, I started out with a dress.
Oh, really?
And it totally morphed. Like, you know, where you change your pants and then...
Oh, you've got a collar that's askew.
Oh, it's probably... Here we go.
Okay. Well, the microphone thing.
Yeah. So anyway, you know how that is. It just rolls. It's like a snowball effect. You put the pants on, then you put a shirt on. You're like, I don't like the pants with that shirt. And then you change those pants. And then you're like, well, I don't like that shirt with those pants. And then you end up with like a totally different outfit. That happens to me almost every day.
That doesn't happen to me very often, but I get it. When it does happen, it's a thing.
Well, usually I'm texting you. I cannot figure out what to wear.
Yeah. But today our plan is mostly just to chit chat.
Yep.
It's our Tuesday video. I'm guessing next Tuesday we're not doing a video.
Yeah.
This is our last video of the year.
Oh, yes, because we won't really be here.
Right. We are going to be, the shop will be closed on the 25th and 26th. We're closing early on the 24th. That's tomorrow. We're closing at 2. But we've got, it'll be open tomorrow just for the 4 hours. And but Linda and Sue will not be here.
Yeah.
And Linda and Sue then will not be here on Saturday when we will be open, Monday when we will be open, or Tuesday when we will be open.
And
our Wednesday when we'll be open again for that short 10 to 2 window because it's New Year's Eve. So anyway.
But we'll be back on the 2nd.
We'll be here in spirit.
Yes, we will. And our phones will be at the ready in case somebody needs some
available
help.
For questions. And but anyway, we have such a wonderful group of women working with us that we are very confident that we can go and leave the shop in great hands. And so, and while we might miss seeing some people who we only see like once a year, if you're in town for the holidays, we are sorry because that is always fun to catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
But we also have families to spend time with.
And so how long is everyone going to be at your house?
It is a little unclear, but I think through the new year or through like the New Year's-ish for 2 of them. I'm pretty sure that Art is going back pretty early because he has music obligations.
He is a very busy musician. I think that is so cool. I mean, he's not my kid, but I'm super proud of him. I just think it's so cool.
It's pretty cool.
He kind of just, I know he has a music degree, but so it's inevitable that he would learn other instruments. But I just think the steel pedal guitar is such a unique instrument, and I think it's pretty cool. I don't think there's that many people doing it. I feel like that could be like a niche, a niche for him, you know, for work.
Yeah, I think it
maybe someday
could be.
He won't have to.
He also does play. I mean, he plays the guitar, he plays the piano. I think the only thing he doesn't probably feel very comfortable playing, I guess I'm speaking, I don't know for sure, maybe we can discuss, but like wind instruments, I don't think he could pick that up. But I suppose if he wanted to, he could. So anyway, yeah, so I think he'll be here just for a short time. And then my brother from California is coming for,
cool.
He's leaving on Monday, so we'll get to see Alex.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
Well, and last night, so Maddie and her kids have been here, as everyone probably knows, but she has been husbandless for a few weeks.
And being a single parent.
Yeah, single parent.
In a foreign country.
And he is thrilled to get James back. So he arrived pretty late, about his plane landed at 12:15, but you know, you got to wait for luggage.
Oh, luggage,
so
yeah.
I stayed home while the little kids slept. Jim went to the airport, and he got in pretty late, and he's already up this morning, so
yeah, he'll have about a week of jet lag.
Yeah, and then he's going to go back home.
So did the boys wake up early to see their dad?
Not too early. They kind of woke up regular time, but they were very excited to go run downstairs and cuddle with Dad. So
yay!
And it looks like James really likes Cooper.
Oh, the doggy.
So yeah, he welcomed Cooper jumping all over him.
Oh, really? Funny.
That dog is made for those little boys. Like, those little boys love Cooper. I would say that the other grandkids in town sort of like tolerate him.
Oh, really?
But these guys love Cooper. They just want to play with him all day. So
well, maybe they'll be looking at a puppy down in Australia, because
I don't know. I mean, it could happen, but I don't.
I mean, life is better with a dog. Really.
I think so too. They just don't have like the best yard.
Well, they should get a dog that likes to swim, and they've got a pool.
That's true.
And they live kind of near an ocean, right?
Well, pretty near an ocean. Yeah, it'd be fun to take the dog. Like James goes fishing a lot, but that's like on the ocean. I don't think they'd want a dog on the ocean.
Oh gosh, I see videos
in the boat.
I see videos. Well, maybe not in the boat, but I see videos of Goldens or water dogs.
Right.
Playing in the waves and
I know.
So much fun.
He would love
And they like to camp and stuff too,
I mean, he
right?
wants to go take a bath with everybody. When they're in the bath, he's like ready to jump in.
Yeah. That's funny. Those instincts are pretty strong for those doggies. Mr. Gibbs is not a water dog at all.
That's so funny. I kind of think he might be, but
yeah, he's not. There was a mountain lion incident. And Red Lodge. I don't think I told the group
I don't think
on
you did.
YouTube. So Mike, Mr. Baker, was doing a little post mountain lion incident research and discovered that what happened was probably pretty rare. I don't think they like to be seen, but anyway. Mike was working on the little shed supplemental cabin situation, and at dusk, and he was out there by himself with Mr. Gibbs. Anyway, dusk, he and Mr. Gibbs left the shed, and
which is like a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, it's like across the driveway.
Yeah.
So left the shed in the dim light of 5 p.m. and Mr. Gibbs chased a mountain lion. It was like at the corner of the shed.
It.
There was a mountain lion by the corner of this shed.
I didn't know he actually chased it.
Mike thinks it was like laying down there, which is
was
kind of weird.
Was this the second incident?
No, this is the first. This is the one and only.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. And then in the distance, and then Mr. Gibbs stopped, and like pointed or something. I stood.
Pointed?
Pointed, did the dog, whatever.
Does he really?
No, it was just like standing.
Oh, his body,
Yeah,
okay.
stiff attention. And in the distance, Mike saw what he thought was a deer. Anyway, in the blur of all of it, it turns out it was a bigger mountain lion that was staring down Mr. Gibbs. The one that was by the shed had
so
run
there was
away. There were
2.
two. And yeah, it was, anyway, Mike was freaked out. And and it took him a while to get Mr. Gibbs to come back to him. But Mr. Gibbs was probably smart enough not to chase the giant mountain lion. Anyway, could have been like a
And
pretty
your husband didn't have
disaster.
anything to ward off.
No,
the
but then
mountain lion.
in reviewing all of this, he discovered that it's ill-advised to have a firearm with you and try to defend yourself that way with a mountain lion.
Okay.
So, or maybe anything in the dark.
Right.
I don't know.
Right, because you can't really see it.
Yeah. So, anywho, that was exciting. But yeah, so Mr. Gibbs is back. Today, his job needs to be to clean his couch. Mr. Gibbs.
Mr. Gibbs going to clean his own couch.
Mr. Gibbs needs to remove the blank. We have this sectional in the basement, and it's the only piece of furniture that Mr. Gibbs is allowed to get on.
Now he can.
And so it has this blanket, this old quilt that's on it. Well, it's been a while since anyone's paid much attention to that. So Mr. Gibbs needs to take the blanket off because it's all crumpled up. Take the blanket off. Shake it,
put it in the
wash
washing
it,
machine.
put it back on, make it nice and tidy, and vacuum the entire couch.
He's going to be a busy dog.
He's going to be so busy today. Also, we had a vacuum incident this morning because, so, this is me. Last night, I'm vacuuming Carrie's room, and that's when I found the little pile of trash that I needed to go through. So, and then this morning, and then I'm like, I'll finish, get in the other bedroom in the new day, the new year, whatever, tomorrow. And I get a text message from Mike this morning because he sleeps later than I do. Text message is, there's no bag in the vacuum. And I'm like,
you vacuumed with no vacuum
And I
bag.
said, oh, well, I vacuumed last night. And then he had this snarky text response back, was like, well, I sent you a text about where's the vacuum bags and you didn't reply. And then he left. He went and got vacuum bags. Very good. Because I didn't reply. I mean, I'm sorry. We're kind of busy right now. I'm not glued to my phone. And this was a few days ago.
Oh,
I have noticed.
Text's been lost.
Yeah, and so the vacuum bag, he got a box of vacuum bags, Stuart's House of Vacuums, yada, yada. It's a special trip. They've been sitting there next to this vacuum I'm like, wow, why didn't Mike put those vacuum bags away? Like, I knew I'm like,
right.
oh, we got vacuum bags. Great, thank you. I didn't even say anything.
And
I'm like,
and it occurred to you that, maybe I need to put one in
well,
here.
why would, anyway,
Yeah, right.
It's a totally different way to communicate. Totally. Because he said, I assumed that you would see that box of bags
And just assume.
and you would replace the bag. And
did you tell him how to spell the word assume?
so anyway, so this morning at like 6:45, I was vacuuming out the vacuum with another vacuum we have. That's technically the dog's vacuum.
Did you check for the bag for that vacuum?
That is a shop vac thing. I don't know. Anyway, drama.
Okay, so this little mishap was this morning. The kids get in their little Advent thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've been putting little chocolate kisses in there.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the kids unwrapped it and had it in his hand for a while.
Oh. Mm.
Okay, and then
Nice. Did he
flash
start petting the
forward.
dog?
Flash forward. Jim's like, "What's this on the floor? It looks like
Cooper."
And it was.
Cooper had an accident.
It was one of the dogs, but we thought it was the chocolate from the chocolate kiss.
Oh
Because he's like, what's this? Ooh. Somebody stepped in his own doo-doo outside.
Oh, yeah. There you go, yeah.
Of course. And then you have dogs that have, Cooper's got giant ones, easy to find. Zeke, not so much, and he's what I call, he's a dot to dot pooper. So like he'll poop one little bit, sorry you guys, and then walk a few steps, do another one, walk a few steps. And so they're about the size of a leaf. And the
What
color
kind of a
of
leaf?
leaf. A brown.
Like a locust leaf?
Like a
Which is
leaf
tiny.
that is, you know, it's been
Like
on the
an
ground a
aspen
long
leaf?
time, so
Oh.
it's brown like everything else. And then so searching for his is like a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
So I
The
did. I
joys
thought
of
I did
multiple
a good
dogs.
job, and then when I walked in the house, and I'm like, wait a minute,
It's
I had
not
to clean-
chocolate.
I had to clean the bottom of my shoe.
Oh, gross. Oh, man.
Aw.
Yeah, well, yeah, they might decide they don't want a dog.
So, have you like received all of your like anything you guys are getting shipped? Is everything at the house? Everything there? Are you still
all of
waiting for
my
anything?
all of my stuff that I've handled is, and it's pretty much all wrapped. There's a couple last minute things I need to deal with in the wrapping world, but Carrie and Michael have had a few things shipped.
That makes sense.
They,
yeah.
she's like, oh, there's no sales tax to Montana. We're shipping
Oh.
stuff there.
Oh, there you go. Well, we had a funny little shipping mishap here at the store.
Oh yeah, that was
So-
hilarious for the first time
Yeah.
ever.
We, we obviously routinely get shipments from all of our vendors, and one box came pretty mangled. I actually didn't get
Yeah,
to
you
witness
weren't
it, so I'm gonna let Sue talk about
Okay,
it.
so the box came, and the top was kind of smashed, and it had definitely been opened and retaped. And I'm like,
And it had the right address on. I mean, it was
yeah, it was our thing. And I, anyway, so, and it did not notice that it said 1 of 3. So anyway, I opened it up, everything looked like it was in pretty good shape. But in addition to the yarn that was sort of haphazardly, not stacked, there was this soda stream canister.
Does anybody need a Soda Stream canister?
I think it's been used. I don't know.
Used?
Yeah,
Why would there be a used one? Well,
I don't know. I don't know how those work.
I don't either. It looks like it's been banged up too.
Well, so in my
if
then
anybody
immediate
needs
yeah.
this brand, we
Anyway,
have one at the
this
store.
big heavy thing was in the box, and so I then Clara was here. We pulled everything out and started and looked at the order. I'm like, oh my God, we're missing stuff. And so I said, this is where I went. Well, the UPS truck must have tipped over on some remote highway and everything was askew, and they just like haphazardly threw everything back in a box and taped it up. This was me.
It could be true.
Which I think sometimes does happen, but I don't think in this case it did, because it was actually 1 of 3 boxes, and the rest of it all came the next Monday in fine form. But I did email, it's Kelborn, and I emailed them and said, we're missing some stuff. And there was an additional item, which was this Soda Stream canister. And the gal replied, she said, well, that's a first. But take a picture of everything and blah, blah, blah. And it is 1 of 3. And I said, oh, okay, cool.
We're still waiting for a couple presents. One, Maddie has, she loves puzzles. And we found, you've probably seen them. They're like these 3-dimensional, they look like rooms.
Oh, uh-huh.
And so we were waiting for this. It's a 3D like bookstore.
Oh, fun.
But it looks like one that you
Maddie
could
or
fit.
Alice?
This is for Maddie, but I think Maddie's getting one for
Oh,
Alice.
okay.
It like looks like it could fit right on a bookshelf. So it's really small, but it's it's got I think it's gonna be kind of cool.
Kind of like Legos.
It is.
Or dollhouses.
But yeah, I know. I think that's the appeal, but the grown up version. So and then the other thing that I screwed up this morning, there's a new game, and if you guys can find it, you'll be lucky, because I ordered one for me, and then I ordered one for Sue, and I think Sue's is out of stock. So it's called Hues and Cues, and it's a
Clues.
No, it's actually Cues.
Okay.
It's a board game that has all different colors on it. So like basically a giant color wheel all divided up, kind of like Pantone colors, And then I think
You mean white? Or the new Pantone color of the year,
Right.
black, redacted black.
There you go. So basically what you do is you look at the color, but you have to describe the color without saying the color. And then everybody has to like put their game piece on the right color. And I just thought, oh, that's a perfect game for a graphic designer and a photographer and and an interior designer and a hair person.
There you go.
And a yarn store
There you
person.
go.
So
Yeah.
I think that'll be really fun.
What about James?
I don't know how James will do it. He's a project construction manager. He's probably really good with steel and wood colors.
It's been so fun to have shoppers in the shop who we don't see regularly, like getting, right now it's gift cards at this point.
Lots and lots of gift cards.
But also shopping, wanting to shop very specifically for a person. And usually it's men. And it's just fun to visit with people. And
we've had some guys again that have shopped, like gotten a actual project.
And I mistakenly assumed or not assumed, but said to this guy, I said it was this customer's husband. Actually, it was her son.
Whoopsies.
I was thinking about that last night.
Foot in mouth.
Well, come on. It happens to more people than just me.
I've done it.
And yeah, I was rehashing the conversation. I probably should have acknowledged it. Instead, I started like babbling like faster than ever about like landscaping. And so anyway,
I don't remember ever meeting him before.
no, and I've never met Mr. So-and-so either.
Yes.
So, I mean, because I'm like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, well, her husband's really young. It was her son.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had that. But I will say, it's possible that a lot of people are finding us because, at this point, this week, you're looking for a last minute gift, whether it's you're buying it for someone or you're making it for someone. And so I feel like we've gotten a lot of new people in the store
think
because,
so, too.
You can't just order something to make online.
At this point, you're not, if you're ordering.
That's too late.
And I think there are people who are like, oh, the person I want to get something for loves to do stuff with yarn. I'll run to Joann Fabrics. Whoopsies.
Yep,
that place closed.
Right.
And then you're like Googling, hey Siri, where's the closest yarn store?
And people don't know. They just don't know. Like,
I'm sure that's
you need help if you're the partner of someone or someone's long distance niece
or your niece or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, so that's fun.
Yeah. So it's been really fun. And then what are we doing? I finished all of my hats. I don't have all of the hats here. In fact, these are still wet. But this is one that I made for Hayden. So this is the one that I made with he's an angry elf.
We have one skein of angry elf left.
I know.
In
I was a little
weight.
surprised, honestly, but this one is probably the one that's mostly sold out.
Yeah, we have one skein left.
One left. And then this one is the swirly, twirly gumdrop. So these are all from Poison Threads. So that one is for Julian. I didn't bring Elise's because I showed it already. This is the That's Buddy
a fun one.
Yeah, Buddy the elf. This one's for Cy, and it's kind of more of in a packer's range for him. So
I love the patterning on that.
I know that one was pretty fun.
Super fun. Very good.
Yeah.
The hat that I showed everyone last week that I was working on for Mike, I have all 4 sections done. But and it's the Riggies hat beanie.
Get that done, and you're just gonna put it all in a box and.
I might just throw
Pieces and parts.
Parts of it in his stocking.
What did you decide for that?
It's going to be trimmed out in orange, so you seam it. You do a 3 needle bind off for the 4 quadrants.
Oh, that you could get that done?
No, I can't
No.
because no, I can't. I'm not going to.
Okay, so what orange? What did you do?
I
The
got
perennial
phenol
one?
garn. No,
Oh,
phenol
phenol
garn.
garn. Okay.
Because I wanted it to kind of be a nice woolly wool to match the Irish Donegal that I'm using. The
Okay. You're
navy
using
blue.
okay.
And we don't have navy blue right now. But anyway.
We have a good blue though.
Yeah.
Not navy.
It's not navy. So, but we'll get it back. But anyway, so that I'm not gonna, but I will work on that over the break from the shop. And I'm currently swatching for, I'm swatching for this. So Kristin Drysdale is coming at the end of January, and I would love to have at least something going. That's one of her designs. This is the Fee pullover.
Sweet.
Or Fi or Fee.
Yeah,
I think
I'm not
it's
sure. F-I-E.
F-I-E. So I am going to stick to a short sleeve version, and I'm going to keep it cropped. But I'm using and make Aaron for the body, and then I'm going to use this for the little flower slash. I think it's going to be kind of Valentine-y.
I'm loving that color combo.
Also
really.
super Scandinavian.
Yeah, totally. I do love that idea. I just think that, because they look like little poppies.
I think she says it's a riff on the Norwegian X's and O's pattern too. So you can see
I do see
the X's in those flowers and the O's in those. And then I see little hearts.
That is just going to be really sweet.
I think that'll be cute.
Yeah, I love
She has a very, she has some really cute Nordic designs. So yeah, we are full on one of those workshops.
We're full on two.
Okay, we're full
on
two.
On the jumping into ColorWorks, which is like the intro thing, and that's for Saturday afternoon. And I don't remember which the other ones are, but the knitting with 3 colors
we're
is
full
also
on that
full.
one.
So
okay.
we have just a few spots for the steeking class. And we're pretty well, we still have a few left on the name day mitten, which I think would be a really fun class.
The name day mitten is going to go over, I think, a little more traditional Norwegian symbolism, because she uses that that kind of historical component in the workshop. She taught it first at like the Scandinavian Museum.
Like the Hoostfest or whatever it is.
In Seattle, there's the Scandinavian Museum or the Norwegian Museum or something. I think she taught it there. Or anyway, so that one, you take your traditional Norwegian mitten pattern or Scandinavian, which is that with the point.
I wish I had my, so years and years ago, Mary Scott Huff was here for a class in Billings. And I took that and I made a pair of mittens using the Dale of Norway yarn. And I wish I had them to show you. They're very well loved. I have always said,
don't they have a big long cuff?
No, that's a different one.
Oh, okay.
But those are like one of my prized possessions. Like, I've always said, if there's a fire in the house, I'm grabbing those mittens because I love them. And I think that would be a really awesome class, the name day. Maybe I should like make some new mittens.
There you go.
I could use some new
ones.
I
think, I don't know. Anyway, you chat a little bit about,
okay,
I'm going to grab one thing out of the window.
Oh, okay. So... Well, yeah, the name day mittens, I'm just trying to think. The yarn, that's always the thing, trying to figure out the yarn, because the traditional one is our Rama phenol garn. And the thing about Rama, it can do some pretty cool stuff. And our friend Sarah Lemon.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we've talked about these, but for those of you who might not live here and who might be looking for something one of a kind, that's handmade.
Yep.
And made with love by 2 separate knitters and friends right here in Billings. So Sarah, they got together and coordinated, and Janet, sorry, you had a brain fart.
I love that it's
they planned out to make
backwards, like they're reversed,
a matching hat mitten set. So
this is knit with Rama phenol garn. Look at the top.
Both of them
Isn't
are.
That Oh my gosh, I never
Yeah.
really looked at that, but that's
So-
really pretty.
They're available. They are for sale. We have them on consignment, and the
It's,
set is $250.
Yeah, and it's definitely, you can't split this up.
Nope. Someone
So-
asked yesterday. I
Yep,
said sorry.
No, but we've
Okay,
been
look
selling.
at, look at that.
I know. So that's what I'm
So
thinking.
fun. This is the Norwegian mitten style.
I'm gonna ask them, like, did they knit it on a bigger needle because she knows she felted it a little bit. So,
I don't know, but this thumb, you know how your thumbs always get cold in
I
mittens?
know, but not
This one just feels extra cozy.
Well, it's double layer. I mean,
The whole
everything
thing is,
double
but
layer.
this is like tighter on your hand. I love it. I love it. I want these. Anyway, so this is here, and it is still available. It would maybe, yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. So if someone out there like falls in love with this, you probably ought to call us because I feel like as a last minute gift,
Oh my gosh.
somebody might pick it up.
Yeah, gorgeous.
So,
Okay.
yeah, and they fit so nice. They're just so warm and cozy, and
Yeah.
everybody that tries them on. And we've got other hats. So if you're
Sarah has,
if you're
yeah, Sarah,
interested,
but
we
the whole
can-
set component is that one. They were chatting about it and asked what we thought, and we said sure.
Yeah,
give it
but
a whirl.
honestly, so that name day mitten, I mean, you're gonna get some gorgeous mittens that not look exactly like this, but this idea. So, I think it'd be worth it. Worth doing for
beautifully,
sure.
Those are beautifully made. I love it.
I've been thinking about our knit
Alicia
along.
Plummer.
So our
Yay.
knit along that we're gonna do is Alicia Plummer. We're calling it Plum Perfect. And so it starts in January, goes till April. So you got lots of time to knit whatever it is you
You
want to
could knit more than one thing.
Yeah, and I kind of was just sifting through a lot of her patterns, and these two sort of shouted out at me a little
that
bit.
one?
This one's called CQ.
Cute.
And I think it's more of a.
Is some yarn overs in there, or is it all color work?
I think it's nope. It's just like striping situations.
Oh, okay. Slip stitches and
But
stuff.
there is like 3 or 4 colors in here. So there's a light blue, a dark blue, and then this like camel part is actually like one yarn that is different colors. And so I looked on a few of the projects, and some people used Round Mountain, which I thought was kind of made me think about our Round Mountain yarn.
Is it
that
like
we
a
have.
fingering weight
It
project?
might be more of a sport.
Oh, okay.
But there's a colorway in the Round Mountain that I was thinking might be. Anyway, I've got some good ideas. So this one actually is probably my first choice.
Okay.
But this one, Aperture,
I was looking
is
at that
going to
one
be
too.
more of your basic kind of sweater. And I was toying with the idea of Noro, like going, because I do have one Noro sweater, but everybody needs multiple. So, so I was thinking that one. I don't know what color yet.
Yeah, I
but
was looking at that one too, of hers.
We've got some new colors coming too. I noticed some new Ito coming.
Finally.
Right.
Well, we got some last week.
We're getting more.
Oh, good.
Getting more.
Yay!
So
Because
yeah,
we are getting some holes in this shop, actually.
I know it. People are going.
I'm making a
bananas.
list of things to order, like maybe early next week, end of December, because we don't want stuff rolling in like before the new year, because we're of the inventory end of the year
Right.
stuff.
Nothing will get received
Right.
in.
But
in the next week.
but yeah, starting in January, we're gonna
yeah, but we're
be
having
busy.
a sale.
We are having a sale in January,
So
a good one.
think about our summer sale. Not as long, but
Shorter.
just as good.
Yeah, just as
So,
good. Yeah, we don't want to mess
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
anymore with like piddly little sales.
Yeah, and the
We
thing
are-
is,
yeah.
is we love every yarn that we have in this store, and I mean
Pretty
that
much.
from the bottom of my heart, except for maybe one. But,
Where to?
but I will say we're good about letting things go if they've been sitting, and
Actually,
it's just a good
so,
opportunity for
you know,
you guys
everyone-
to snag really good yarn.
Everyone, this time of year is looking back on the year, looking forward too. But I think probably the coolest thing we did this year that was new for us was that gigantic clearance sale.
Right.
We've never done We've never done that. We've always had a sale.
Right.
This was, the focus was clearance. And
Right.
by clearance, that means deep discounts. And so in the whole retail world, it's kind of like, ooh, don't do it. But it's kind of like cleaning your house.
I
Kind of
know.
feels
It
good.
was really like kind of refreshing because you feel like you really do have kind of a clean slate to start with when the new yarns start coming in. And so.
And we
But
are
it's
not,
good for
yeah,
everybody.
we're not, we're not a giant store that is on the internet called, that starts with an A. And we're not another giant store that starts with a W. And we're not a giant yarn store that starts with a W or a J or another one. You know, there's lots of internet competition, and we are also consumers, and we know that. So anyway, I feel like our shop, the one that we did this summer, was for the benefit of local people. It was awesome. I'm so glad we did it.
I am too. But when
Because
you
we
were
sent
talking
good yarn into the world to good homes, and yeah, it's great.
when you were talking about the scarlet letter A, okay. So, okay, and I apologize in advance to people that might be working for this company, and I actually have a relative that does. So, two of them, but
Two.
yeah, I do.
Someone else does?
Two people
wow.
do.
Oh, okay.
So I specifically try to avoid ordering from Amazon. And so I ordered something for my husband from the company that makes it. And got the order, and I was really perplexed because an Amazon guy delivered it. And
With
I'm
the
like,
white van that says delivery
right.
in orange letters.
They haven't added the big smile yet. But anyway, I said I didn't order anything from Amazon. And he's like, "Oh, it must just have been the shipping thing." I'm like, "What?"
How does that work?
So I
Yeah.
emailed the company. Like, I don't even know why. I know it's not gonna do any good really, but it made
Where's the company
made me feel,
based?
Like
near an Amazon warehouse.
I guess. So anyway, I wrote them and I said, hey, imagine my disappointment that this came from an Amazon shipping warehouse, and I specifically tried not to.
Right.
And they did respond, and I have to hand it to them for responding to me, and it was very personal. So they just said, once they handed off the order to the warehouse, they don't know what the shipping warehouse just uses whatever logistically is going to work better to get it to me as quick as possible. And then, I could let that go, right? I'm like, so I wrote back again, and I'm like, well, gosh, thanks for responding. I said, but, I know for a fact that there's so many times when, Amazon analytics, like, they'll look at stuff that's selling really well, and they'll start making their own. And then they start pushing that instead of the actual small business. So it can be good and bad for a lot of small businesses. So anyway, I said, just you wait. They're going to start making exactly what I bought, or they already have. And I said, I just think you should get off the Amazon hamster wheel. And then they sent back, thanks for the advice. And with probably
goodbye.
Goodbye. But anyway, I guess I felt better that at least I spoke up,
right,
and let people know that
it is kind of crazy,
minds,
isn't it? I mean, it is, when you think about how many fingers Amazon has into our lives. It is kind of astonishing.
It's a lot. Like,
our web server, like our server is an Amazon server.
Amazon
like, we didn't choose it. It's the company, our POS system. We have absolutely no control over that. And this shipping thing, I mean, they're going to put somebody out of business. It'll be FedEx, it'll be UPS,
the post office,
it'll be USPS, it'll be somebody. I did see something about the whole thing, and they said, choose USPS when you can.
I try to.
And so we are a tiny little shop, and so our shipping department is you and me and whoever's working
Right.
that day, and we almost always choose USPS.
Yes.
Like it's
Yeah.
like Amazon shipping isn't an option.
Thank heavens.
Thank
But yeah.
goodness.
Anyway,
But
I'm
anyway,
sorry about the
we're on our
ranting, but
yeah.
but anyway, I do have two relatives that work. My nephew Stephen actually works for the Amazon Web Services, which oversees our POS. And then I have another, my niece's husband helps small businesses that sell things on Amazon. So that is their livelihood, and I appreciate that. But anyway, so what else? Anything else
Okay,
exciting?
well, so the Alicia Plummer knit along, we hope that a lot of people participate. We do, speaking of shipping, need to look up and see where those little notepads are in the whole shipping situation.
Oh, right.
They're not here yet.
Because anybody that joins in.
Yeah, I wanted to show
the knit
those.
along, you've got a little treat coming your way.
They're not here
yet.
yet.
Lots of gift card opportunities, I will say.
Yep, we've got all kinds of opportunities.
Like you would set some deadlines for yourself, and let's pretend it's this sweater. And your deadline was, I'm going to knit this portion by February 15th, okay? You set your own
the yoke?
goals.
Like
yeah.
get all your increases
so your
done?
yoke. Yeah. And then I'm going to do this part by the end of February, and I'm going to do this part by the middle of March, and this one by the end of March. And so you set your goals, and you just make sure that you let us know what your goals are. Don't worry, we have a spreadsheet. We're keeping track of it all.
We are.
And then you could get a gift card just for, you don't even have to finish the sweater, but if you finish a goal or whatever, we'll
Well, I think you need to finish all your goals. Like goals finishing gets you a gift card, not but setting goals, that's an opportunity for a gift card.
Right, it is.
Or is it a physical prize? I can't remember.
I don't know. But if you look on our website, you'll see it
there.
all.
It's all there. Yeah, we've written it all down, and now we can forget about it because it's all written down. So anyway, so many projects. I'm looking forward to the new year and new projects and family time.
But yeah, in the short term, we're going to enjoy our family time. And then in the long term, we're going to enjoy our shop time. And we're already thinking what's happening in 2026. It's so weird to say that.
It is weird to say it, yeah.
I remember you get a new credit card in the mail, or an updated one.
It's like
the
expiration
year
date.
27, and you're like, 27? You mean there's going to be we're going to be still living in 2027?
Somebody's trying to get in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, it's probably time for us
busy
to
day.
go.
Yeah.
We're so happy that you have spent your time with us today, and spend your time with us every week and monthly and yearly. Yep. So
wow, knocking on the door.
Very anxious.
Persistent,
all
and
right.
thank you. Have a wonderful
Merry
day. Merry
Christmas,
Christmas.
everyone.
Happy solstice, winter, yay. Thank you, all of you. Thanks.
See you
Have a good
soon.
one.
Bye-bye. See you next year.
Yay. Okay.